What's this I've spotted? With rubbish!
Blast! Leandra is a few steps ahead of us yet. I think we can safely guess it was she who used this path and broke the mirror behind her. We'll have to take the hard way through the temple.
Onward then to the trial of ascension. We'll make short work of it.
Let's not be hasty.
Tremendous power approaches. Yes, a seed of the divine has been planted among mortals, and the sprout bends toward the light by which it sprang. What do you seek, O seed of the divine? Ah, great one, your ascension is not yet complete. Enter you may, and enter you shall, but first you must remember, the fragments of your mind and soul are still in disarray. Collect them, arrange them, and then your journey may yet take you deep within the corners and castles of Rivlon's greatest secrets. But if you succeed, all will be made clear.
You're both here once more. Can you guess what's happened? Surely by now you know the signs. Or perhaps you can simply guess from how utterly giddy I am. Take a look. All your work has not been for naught. This last starstone you discovered has given the Weaver just what she needed to mend another portion of the tapestry. Another tantalizing tidbit of long-lost history awaits us. Another piece of your story is ours to discover. Oh, how very thrilling.
For millennia, the God Box was flanked by the two devoted guardians. But Astarte's playmate, a creature called the Trife, turned her attention to the forbidden box. "I may know a way to destroy what's inside," hissed the scheming creature. "Together, we can set the guardians free. Open its lid, Astarte, and we can have a look together." Astarte trusted her friend and assented. She pitied the Guardians and welcomed a chance to free them. "Let me help you," she whispered into the ear of one. "I know your duty, but you both deserve a chance at freedom." "Haven't you suffered enough of this chore?" she asked the other. "Look, your companion is free already." The Guardians, unaccustomed to such attention, started. She had planted a seed of curiosity within them, rekindled a desire that had, for eons, lain dormant. Slowly, they glanced at one another, and the Trife's trap was sprung.
We were seduced then, tricked into neglecting our duty for the briefest of moments.
Tricked, seduced, excuses for failure. It was our duty to guard the box and we faltered.
If a goddess ventured to make us falter, we can hardly hold ourselves accountable for trusting her.
I salute you, my master. Other elementals lie in wait until with a word you command them to action. Which one of them? That is your final choice?
Yes, it is.
Yes, indeed. That is a...
Thy will be done.
It's so cold in here.
Dearest Guardians, how I rejoice at the sight of your growth, both in power and in prowess. And yet I cannot help but wonder, will it ever be enough? Will you craft yourselves once more into the warriors that you were? Oh, in the end you are like infants still. Infants that would perish with a broken wail had they not their mother's milk to suckle. But you always were like children, weren't you? As are we all in the eyes of the gods. and yet they set an impossible task before you, then blamed you when you failed. How foolish even the divines can be, how lacking in compassion.
I do feel like a child, being kept in the dark about so many things.
I guess we'll have to find more Starstone and grow up.
By the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. Does my brilliant frost beguile you? I am ice, of course. A soldier of ice, to be explicit, and this is where I have dwelt across many eons. Here I wait for the day, if ever, I am called to serve the realm again. Could I be more explicit? This place is of your essence. Can't you feel it in your very bones, as I do in every crystal of frost within me? You belong here, of course. Alongside my opposite, the eternal fire, we were summoned in service of a goal greater than the timeless battle between heat and cold. Yes, together we sought victory against the void. Those were times of great proportions, the forces of nothingness pitted against those of life, and naught but ourselves marching to the beat set by our great leaders could stop the void's encroachment. Your home, your rules, naturally. What would you like to know? to explore your abode. the hoary beard of Boreas, can it be? You've come home. It's about time, isn't it? Your quarters have been invaded by all manner of madness. To explore your abode, are you?
Hello, hello. Yes, please do make yourself at home. This recently what's? Oh, events. Well, we imps are quite happy here indeed. We've been chased all over.
It is done. I know I might... After that, I shall finally know peace. Good. No you...
No need for shoving now. There's enough...
Straight to the void? All the way up.
The hour is 9. The moment when my mysteries shall be revealed to the fiend who seeks to open me. If the wicked... What is the first digit?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Noted. 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 Ha ha, you...
Say, have you seen my magic box? It's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside. You know what are great? Jokes. Oh, I could tell a joke or two. Free on a good day.
Doom. Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? I'm the imp of the year. Every year, I said. I wonder how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor.
Think I could fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void. Oh,
You know what are great? Have you seen my magic box? I could tell a joke it's got all kinds of wonders stashed inside.
I'm the imp of the year. Every year, I said. A bit drafty in here, isn't it? Oh,
Aye,
yeah,
aye,
a bit. Doom! Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
The hour is 9. The moment when my mysteries shall be revealed to the... What is the first digit? Noted. The second digit? Noted. The third digit? Noted. The fourth digit? Damnation! Devilry! Demonry! You've succeeded! My treasure, it is by right yours, and I'll be naught but an empty chest. Take what you will and be done with it.
Free on a good day.
Doom! Has a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
how much of a spark it takes to zap a human to vapor. Fly straight to the void? I think I could fly straight to the void. All the way up. I wonder how much of a spark...
Guardians! A moment of your time, if it pleases you. I have been pondering and brooding, deliberating and deducting, and I have come to the conclusion that I may well know who our true enemy is. Now, our foe is the Void, of course, the usurper of time and space. But more dangerous even than the great and all-consuming nothing are those who are bent on helping it here, or bent on helping it on... I think he still lives. The one that set it all in motion, the one you've met here in the House of the Guardians. Yes. Him. It. The one who does not look quite like he used to. The one that whispered deceit and desire into Astarte's ears. He is friend to the Void, and he seeks to give it dominion once and for all. That, as a writer, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, but even then, please don't be fooled, for he does much more than wag his tongue. What we see here, in what was once your house, is most certainly real, but the demon, Astarte, they are, so I believe, mere manifestations of their true selves. Oh, he dwells somewhere. He must. It is a creature of blood and bloodlust, of lies and stratagems. All this time he has been plotting, of that I assure you. If our enemy has a heart, he is the one...
Not as much as it wants. We won't fall for its tricks.
We shouldn't get overconfident, though. There is more to that thing than meets the eye.
Straight to the void?
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Impressive. A smithy and an armory.
Just what the doctor...
How good of you to drop by. She told me you had grown, you know. That simpleton of a girl. She felt the need to inform me of the fact, with that pathetic tinge of pride in her voice. As if I did not know. As if I haven't been watching you. Like a vulture, a dying, I could have plucked out those dewy eyes of hers and thrown them into a frying pan like eggs. Have you ever seen sunny side up staring back at you? But enough of this small talk. Yes, I have been watching you, and my amusement has turned into aggravation. Yet still, I yearn for the moment you finally become powerful enough to realize that when you do, I'll be there, drawing circles in the skies, watching, waiting, ready to pounce.
Impressive. We must be getting on his nerves. Excellent.
I'll never look at a fried egg in the same way ever again, though.
you both are. How jolly! I always do prefer an audience when I give one of my history lessons. My friends, I see you found another starstone. Jolly good of you. But I haven't been exactly idle either, for I think I may have nearly figured out why. If Astarte is the goddess of the source, and the void was contained in her very garden, might it stand to reason that it was in fact the void who turned source into such a dark and terrible power? But the tapestry has been rewoven. Time has been restored. I must speculate no more, and instead we must see what new shred of our tale you've uncovered.
With the Guardians distracted, Astarte lifted the lid of the God Box. What she saw was nothingness. Astarte had called forth the Void Dragon, whose sole purpose was to undo all creation. Caught off guard and terrified, the Guardians, sworn protectors, fled. But Astarte stood firm. She grabbed hold of the dragon and hurled it and herself into the reaches of the void. Here she battled the dragon for all eternity. For his deception, the Trife was cast out of the first creation. He fell to Rivellon, a monstrous creature unworthy of the realm of the gods. Since that terrible day, Source has been tainted by the presence of the void. A once beautiful power has become corrupted, and those attempting to wield it often go mad in the process.
Just inside!
We may have been tricked into allowing Astarte to open the God Box, but we fled when faced with the void once more.
Knows what wonder awaits you.
To think that all this chaos was
Well, aren't you going to leap through?
Aye,
Who knows
Captain.
what wonder awaits you?
I'm the imp of the year. Every year, I said.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
There's a seafaring atmosphere about this place.
Seafaring leads to the exotic, to trading. We may be in for a treat.
Guardians. Oh, Guardians, I need you. Heed my plea in these void-filled hours. The dragon is overpowering me. Our enemies are battering the fragile gates of time. The skies are darkening, and the stars are being extinguished. You have to reach me. Star stones will pave the way. Find them, use them, empower them, and hurry. Please make haste.
Only Starstone can stay the maelstrom now.
Welcome, welcome, step right up. Browse these fine goods from far-flung fairy worlds and local slums the same. Take your time, or don't. Oh, it seems like an eternity ago. Or was it 1,000 years from now? I was a simple market. It was Master Six-Sacks himself who passed one long, or possibly very short summer by teaching me both the today's special Zeppelin navigation crystals. customer.
what a great joke!
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not? Did you? Most wonderful. Could I have a quick read? Yes, the Temple of the Source. I've heard of such a place, buried deep within the forbidden confines of a cursed phantom forest. But first, you should go to Hunter's Edge, the village that borders those haunted woodlands. That is where Zandalore lives. The wizard Leandra is hunting. He of all the wicked things. The one substance that can You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find more. It shall be my pleasure.
Just inside.
How very right you are. These thoughts have been bubbling in my mind like so much. From what I can gather, the following stands to read. The generals were put in charge of the God Box, but they must have faltered. Perhaps that faltering could explain why their souls were loosed, and why those souls now reside so contentedly within you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I think he is an ancient being so very old he outstrips the gods in their longevity. Perhaps that is why, I conjecture, he may well regard all that is as an abomination as terrifying as we hold the void. We know what he did. He befriended Astarte and fed her curiosity until it became so agitated with the need to know what he longs for a return to a pre-creational state, for the death of the gods. For you were deceived, yes. You fled, yes. But look at you now, Source Hunter. Tirelessly do you work against the voids and...
What's the word, Source Hunter? You'll need to find more starstones if you're to open the gate within the Source Temple. You must remember yourselves, Source Hunters. You must remember all.
A question has me stumped, milady. Why are there two of us? Two beings that record all of history parallel to one another.
That is a good question, Zigzags. One without a conclusive answer, though its resolution may lie in conception. Where you chronicle, I both chronicle and create. Where you arrive at